All right, so the other day I was like scrolling on Instagram, the scroll. And I remember looking at somebody's page and just feeling really overwhelmed with like jealousy almost. I just started to look at myself like, what am I doing wrong? Or what do I need to be doing? Like, how can I turn up? There's a lot more that I want to be doing. And it's not even that I wanted to be doing what she was doing. I just wanted to be doing what I wanted to do. Because there's like a lot of things on my heart. I have a lot of ideas, I want to accomplish everything. And I felt really bad. I started to feel really bad. And I felt that way before. Like, I've looked at people's pages and felt that way before, and always tried to cut out Instagram, or, always tried to remind myself, well, just be happy for her. What's for you is for you. Constantly remind myself of those things. But those things are really, sometimes that type of advice is like really, I don't know. It's easier said than done. But the other day, something came over me. So when I was scrolling, I was like, why do I get jealous? What does this mean? And how can I sort of fix this for real? And so I started to think about the fact that when I look at somebody else's page and I feel jealousy, that means I'm not happy with where I'm at. And so if I'm not happy with where I'm at, then I essentially am not trusting God, because according to God, I am where I'm supposed to be, right? Like, nothing is by accident. So I'm where I'm supposed to be. So if I'm worried about why I'm not over here doing A, B, and C, it's because I'm not trusting God. So that's like the bottom line of comparison, is that we don't like where we're at. We don't understand why we are where we are and why we're not 10 steps ahead. Well, if we understand that God's will for our life is to prosper and to live in good health, then we have to understand that where we are right now is like good enough. And I don't even really like the term good enough, because it's like, ugh, good enough, what? It's actually great. Now, that's not to say that we won't feel those feelings. And I think the generation ahead of us, like our parents, they didn't really have to feel those feelings, because they didn't have to see it every day when Stacy was going on vacation and you just like not going on vacation. They didn't see those things. Because I have these conversations with my mom a lot, and she'll just be like, it's a generational thing. And I understand. I mean, it's social media, all these things are accessible to us. But there's no but. I like to make things tangible. And my therapist says that a lot. So for me now, like when I do feel those feelings, I can say, all right, so what about God's plan are you not trusting? And how can we fix that? So let's read Bibles, because if the Bible is facts to you, because the Bible is facts to me, I love it. It's the foundation of my life. Then let me go read about fear. Let me go read about envy. Let me go read about God's will for my life. And then I'm good. I'm like, all right, God, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I trust you, okay? Now the trust thing, we working on that, because there's been times when I've been like, God, where were you? Okay, because like I was looking for you. Yesterday you was here, the next day you wasn't. So what's up? But yeah, like I just had to talk about that, because I actually went to lunch with a few friends today, and we talked about that. One of the feelings that we had been feeling lately is envy, and like, it's okay. I mean, I understand it's like a sin. It's a normal human emotion, though, jealousy. And so if we can now sort of make the shift into not looking at her, but looking at ourselves, and not from the sense of what am I doing wrong, but like the real true facts. Like if this is facts as sure as the sky is blue, you are where you're supposed to be. I am where I'm supposed to be. And we get in life what we put into it, right? And so for me, I'm putting a lot into rebuilding the foundation of my life. So externally, everything I put out is not like this and like all these like accomplishments, but I'm accomplishing stuff. I just don't share it on social media, but I'm accomplishing things. And I had to feel good about that. And that's something that like I have to work on, and we have to work on as individuals. This video was not supposed to be 5 minutes, but that's all right. I just had a lot to say. So I hope this helps somebody. I don't know, because it helped me.